What up, guys?
Hey there.
Here with T. Jones
Hey there. How are ya?
out in Utah.
Hey, sure good to see you now.
He's a full-time Amazon seller.
Full time.
I'm a,
Plus,
I'm a part-time Amazon seller. No, we're here to answer any questions you guys have. He does wholesale, and he did a lot of online arbitrage and retail arbitrage starting out.
yeah.
Obviously, I sold books when I started, and now my business is mainly wholesale as well. And yeah, we're here for any questions you guys have. So go ahead and ask away. We got 7 people in here.
That's amazing. Hey, good to see you guys. Where are
But
you guys from?
hopefully we can read the comments. Otherwise, it'll just be us talking the whole time.
Okay. Well, what do you think most people are going to be in your booksellers?
Yeah, we'll probably have a bunch of new booksellers. Miami Sellers Conference people.
Miami Sellers Conference, guys,
tuning in.
March 15th, 16th, and 17th.
Oh, we got D.
Hey
Cool.
there.
Deneen. You remember her?
Yes, I do. How could I forget her?
Get your ticket, D. Just announced my Miami Sellers Conference 24 to my group and get this party started. Nice. Guys, Miami Sellers Conference tickets are the cheapest price possible. We did charge less the very, very first year, but with inflation, it's probably cheaper than the first year. It's $500 for a 2-day event, and then it's $300 for the after party if you guys want to come to that. But we're going to raise the price pretty soon to like $750, so you can save $250. And by the end of the year, by the conference, the tickets total event will be over $1,000. So you guys can literally get it for like half off right now. So go to MiamiSellersConference.com.
Get your tickets. They say early bird gets the worm now.
Are you an early bird?
I try to be an early bird.
We got someone from Italy in here.
Hey, wow, what part of Italy? Verona? My favorite.
Oh,
guys, don't forget to get out there today. Get your scans in on those books now. You understand? Get your scans
get your scans up. Whatever you're doing, online arbitrage, wholesale, it's the same game. Put the work in. Put the work in. Don't complain about not having Amazon sales or profit if you're not tracking the effort that you're putting in. And the number one metric, in my opinion, of effort that you can track for a book business is how many books you're scanning. If you're not scanning a few thousand books a week, you don't deserve success. If you're doing wholesale and you're not reaching out to a bunch of suppliers every week, make a goal. Taylor Lifetime has reached out to 300 suppliers.
Something like that. That's definitely an estimate.
Maybe 500, but definitely less than 1,000, I would say.
Yeah, let's look at a cut line here.
My account got deactivated, but my friend said I could use his account. Do I need to use a VPN? Keep everything separate, and don't ask me account shutdown advice because I'm not the best at that, obviously.
His account is still shut down.
Yeah, my account is still shut down.
Avery is not the person for advice.
Yeah. The way I run my business now is I run it on other people's accounts, and I do not touch them. I do not do anything. So if you have to ask if you use a VPN, the answer is always no. Keep everything separate. Yeah. Don't ever do anything the same.
My advice would be is if your account got shut down, I would try as hard as you can to get your account back. Yeah. Because if your account shut down and Amazon has any way to link you to that other account,
yep,
they're going to use there too. So better to just clean the slate with them if you can.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, don't play games with them.
That's Daddy Bezos, guys. That's what we call him. Little Daddy Bezos.
We have a few more spaces at Airbnb, half mile from the venue. If anyone's interested, reach out to me.
Well, tell them not to do that because, hey, we got a block of rooms we got to sell.
Yeah, we got, you can stay at the venue this year, pretty good prices, and you'll get an email after you buy your ticket for the room block. Or just go stay with D. Have you ever purchased Gaylord of books, and what was the average cost per skid? Yeah, I paid about $80 per back in the day, and I think I made about $300 to $400 profit per. Process them in a storage unit.
Let's go right here. This road cuts off.
What is your advice for someone who wants to have success selling on Amazon?
Well, I guess it depends what you're doing. I mean, if you're trying to find success with books, I mean, I'm not going to give you.
People with books, it's just getting started, you know. But like people that want to, for a younger version of Taylor, 5 years ago, what would you tell Taylor watching this video right now?
I would say that the biggest lesson I learned my first year is that selling on Amazon is actually, and this goes for anything, starting a podcast, it goes for any other business, really, either. Like, it's more of an inside game than an actual outside game. Like, the skills that it takes to figure out how to scan something and check if it's profitable and look at the keep, all of those things are actually relatively easy. Like, really easy. Like, and the way that I mean by that it's an inside game, is that you're going to have days when you're out scanning RA in Walmarts or whatever, or you're doing OA sourcing. And you're going to have days where you feel like you're completely wasting your time and you just want to give up and it doesn't even make sense. And how you push through those days and keep going, it will determine how successful you are. That's the biggest lesson I learned my first year. And then the second and third years, the biggest lesson I learned was you have to set up systems to make it easier, maybe hire a VA, and then just get a little bit more intelligent about what you're selling, which products, the volume, and set clear goals for yourself. If you're making $1,000 right now, make a goal in 6 months you want to make 10 or 5, and then keep freaking going after new products until you hit that. That's what I'd say.
Scout IQ is not available in Canada. Is Scoutly the same function? Yeah, they're basically the same app. Is bookselling worth it right now? If I can scan 3,000 to 5,000 books a day, how much can I make in a day roughly? So if you can scan 1,000 books, you should be able to take at least 30 profitable books. Let's say they're all about $5 profit. So you should be able to make $150 profit per 1,000 scans. So if you get 3,000 scans, you should be making about $450 profit per 3,000. If you're able to hit 5,000, you can really get that up. And that's if you only have a 3% acceptance rate. Maybe your acceptance rate's less, maybe it's higher. But my goal used to be to scan 5,000 books a day at the bookstore next to me. And that was my work for the day. And most people scan 5,000 books a month. You know, so if you can bypass that and really get your scans up, you're going to have success. So that's my advice there.
Yeah.
It literally is the same advice with like wholesale and everything else. Like Taylor doesn't do a whole lot of wholesale outreach right now. His day-to-day is different, but when you don't have a supplier, that's probably the most important thing you can do.
But another thing I'll do too is, like, I'll say this, like, guys, the product, okay, it took me 4 years to get to the point where I'm making like a decent amount of money, like multiple 6 figures a year. And if you actually just go on social media and spend a month like really digging through the weeds and finding someone in the space that you really trust, like, I had a coaching student 4 months ago. I literally gave him my price list, like my list that I have that I'm buying all my products on. And I'm like, dude, literally get whatever you want, and I'll just add 5-10%, and it's still a 30% ROI. Like, so what you can do is you can find people in the space, just pay them a few grand for coaching, and they're going to give you their best stuff. Now, there's a lot of people that you should not be working with, okay? So just be careful. Make sure there's someone you can trust that you actually know has the result. But that can take you from a 1 year learning curve to get to, 50, 100K profit. That can take that 1 year learning curve down to 2 to 3 months if you have the capital ready. That's all. I'll say that.
Yeah, and also just networking, because like when you network with people, you get product opportunities. You learn different sourcing strategies. Like even in the book game, I'm a little bit more open about this now, but years ago I would never talk about this on social media. Like we were driving to libraries that were closing down, Caleb, and we would make like 10,000 plus in profit in a weekend.
Really?
And college campuses, colleges would close down. We'd clear them out. That's still an opportunity for you guys. That's like a golden nugget. But my point with that is, like, the deeper you get in the community and the more you network, the more these opportunities you're going to find. And we actually have like a group that we're actually sharing leads with a few of our close friends. And that's like a really common thing that people do, is you share like your best products with like your close friends that you know are going to share products with you and sources. So that goes for the book game, the online arbitrage game, the wholesale game, anything when it comes to reselling. Like have your tight knit little group that you like text each other hey, I don't have enough money right now or capital to buy this. Would you want to buy it? And
It
they'll
really,
return the favor.
yeah, and that's really helpful because you're gonna, like I said earlier, you're gonna have those days where it's like, what the hell, I don't, nothing is fine coming up right now, and when you have some, oh, then my buddy just texted me, hey, like on sale for $19.99, selling for $60. Hell yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah. We literally just had our friend message us the other day. He's like, hey, you guys have $200,000 ready? Like, I got all these good ASINs, and they're really fast selling backpacks, and like it was really good shit.
Yeah.
We just didn't have the capital at the time, and so but we know that's available in the group, and we share leads with him too. So that's a huge cheat code.
So if you guys want to get in our group, DM me group, and it's only $500,000 to join.
Or just come to Miami Sellers Conference and get us drunk. How much is a room block? Do you remember?
I think the room blocks standard.
Room block.
I think the room block standard it's at the Hyatt Regency are like $350 per night because it's a big weekend. But I believe that if you book through our link, it should be around like $275 per night.
He's talking about Miami Sellers Conference. It's the biggest Amazon Sellers Conference of the year. We started this a few years back, and I don't know if it's the biggest, but it's definitely the most fun. And
we're just gonna say that it's the biggest.
It's gonna be the biggest. We're trying to get Gary V this year, so hopefully day 2, we'll get Gary V in there, and we got Watch Me Amazon, we got Amazon Lit, Warner, Fields of Profit, Flips for Miles, Soros Empire, Steve Rakin, Mr. Taylor Jones here.
Trevin
Peterson might come up. Scott Needham might come. Scott Needham, he was at one point like top 10 Amazon sellers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be a good little show. It's gonna be a good little show. Whatever. This liquor is kicking in. All right, we got a lot of comments coming in. Other people are saying the connection's bad. We got that Utah connection. At what point did you start pulling profit from your Amazon business selling books? Month 1. With books, I mean, do the math. You send in 1,000 books. Your inbound shipping cost is going to be like a couple $100. All you got to do is sell like 20 books to break even, and then probably like another 10 books, 20 books to cover your buy costs, and then it's all profit. Yeah. So with the book business, it was super funny. Early.
I remember my first 2 years, I wasn't even tracking my profit. And I remember people asked me, are you pulling profit? I was like, damn straight, I got to survive, dude.
You were going negative, didn't even know it. And that is like a big thing, man. Like that a lot of people don't talk about is like if you want to scale to like say 200,000 a month selling on Amazon, like you're actually not going to be able to pay yourself probably for 6 months if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Like because you have to constantly throw the money back in, but then once you start getting to that level where you can maintain your sales, that's when you can pull money out. Watch Me Amazon talks about this. He's like, pull money out. Caleb talks about this. Like when you're running an Amazon business, the proof that your Amazon business is working is you can pull money out and your bank account goes up. If your bank account's always going down, there's no proof that it's actually working.
That's true. This is the first year. So in the past 4 years, I've been buying Bitcoin every month. And then this is every year I've had to sell what I've saved to like pay my bills and pay off credit cards. This is the first year that the business has been big enough where I don't have to do that.
You got that new 4Runner too.
So no, that's
he's taking his money. He's buying 4Runners. He's buying guns. But like, I actually think it's really smart what you're doing because you're buying these things that have value, and now your Amazon business is still making you money, but you have money outside of Amazon.
Yeah. In Bitcoin.
And Bitcoin. This is Hector. Still on track for 100K my first year, but you have noticed I've noticed a slowdown the last 2 months. Have you noticed a slowdown? This month picking up again. Just wondering is normal. I mean personally, in my business, my software business, go-to lister, I've noticed like a little bit of a what's it called, like flatline. And then my friend Steve has also noticed a flatline in his businesses.
I feel like it's better to actually pretend that everything else outside of yourself is totally stable and never changing because you can't even control that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think right now, I know your business is doing better than it was earlier this year, but I think October is kind of like a gear up for Q4. I think people are kind of like maybe like holding back because they're about to spend so much in November and December.
Yeah.
Like
That's true.
It's
That's
about the whole, like everything's about to go crazy. It's about to be Q4. So I'm optimistic.
Yeah. No, Black Friday is always a mop up.
Well, Michelle says the connection's bad.
Uh-oh.
Is it possible to get into this as a mom with a toddler? 100%. I mean, Elon Musk has 7 kids. What's your excuse? You got one little toddler? That's it?
Yeah, a toddler only needs an hour of your day. No, just kidding.
There's a lot of things you can do from home. You can learn online arbitrage. You can do wholesale from home. You can run your book business from home.
You can
flip
run
books.
if you get a prep center, you can run your entire online arbitrage business from your laptop.
There's she's asking who she can follow. I would follow Millennial Mom on Instagram. Who else? Any other moms out there?
I don't know.
Hustle at Home Mom.
The other Alexa. If you go to my followers or my following, there's a blonde-haired girl named Alexa, and her and her husband got kids, and they're crushing.
Yeah.
They're doing OA and RA.
Kids should actually help you out because now you have the motivation to make money for them. So, yeah, you can 100% do it. Just learn something from home would be my advice. Another reason we should go to Miami event to network, 100%. Oh, that's Michelle.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was Michelle. I thought it was the Asian for some reason. I'm sorry, Michelle. Michelle, you hit the nail on the head. Michelle, you gotta. We'll send you an invoice for your ticket in a second. Is the book selling better in the United States and Canada or worse? I have a friend in Canada doing $600,000 a month. Oh, he's gonna speak at Miami.
Okay.
Vishal.
Vishal.
Vishal. So he's doing like 600,000 USD.
Wow.
And he's crushing it in Canada. So I actually don't know the answer to that question. There's a lot of potential in Canada. Thanks, Michelle, for always letting us know when the connection's bad. All right, guys. That's it. Much love. Go follow Taylor Jones at Taylor Jones Official.
Taylor Jones.
We got one more question here. You can do it, Michelle. I'm a single dad with 2 jobs, and my boys help me. You got this. Michelle's saying, do you have any Spanish-speaking people I can follow to learn? Puedes, ¿cómo se dice seguir? ¿Cómo se dice follow? You can follow Mundo Amazon, Mundo del Amazon on Instagram, and go watch my last episode I just published with Eric Fonesca out of Miami. There's a ton of Miami people, but go follow Mundo Amazon, and then I would probably follow all the people he's following too. A lot of Spanish speakers. Can you get some best practices for scanning Scott IQ as fast as possible? Yeah, I mean, watch my videos where I scan books. Go to starthumble.com and go to module 1, probably video 3 or 4, and it shows me scanning books at the very end of the videos. Or go to the module 2, we go in a thrift store and I show you how fast I scan. But you should try to scan at least 500 books per hour. That's really going to help you out. And don't forget the non-barcode books. That's where a lot of profit is because nobody looks those up. So be sure to type in non-barcode books and all the barcode books. Peace out.